Morphin time! Tyrannosaurus!
Megazord!
Hey Ranger fans and Facebook Rangers, John the Red Ranger here with guest star
Super Batboy Cosplay.
and we're going to talk about the latest episode of Power Rangers Super Megaforce with the Jungle Fury Red Ranger. Okay, we're going to talk about the good and the bad, and we're going to mix it up for you guys. So the first thing that we liked about the episode was that it had a lot more interaction with
Veteran Rangers.
yes, Ranger singular.
Oh yeah. I'm still stuck on the last one. I'm like, really?
Yeah. What I liked was that there was okay, you start.
Okay. Well, Casey was being like really more interactive with the Pink and Black Ranger, as you saw in the episode.
Yep.
And did I just say Black Ranger? Black or green, whatever he is.
Black Green Ranger.
The green.
The bleen.
Yeah. But there was a lot more, and it's like, I thought it was really interesting when he was teaching them like their spirit animal. Like Jake was the snake, and then Emma was the phoenix, and then it hit me like they're using the animal spirits from Megaforce.
Yeah. Well, you know, the problem with that was they rarely use the Megaforce, but you know that's the reason why they keep Megaforce in Super Megaforce. I'm sure probably because of that episode for episode purposes.
Probably.
Yeah, because then other than that episode, why wouldn't they need it?
Yeah, and they know for a fact that the Megaforce form is weaker than Super Mega.
Yeah. So, because of that, it also goes into what we didn't like was because Black and Pink were learning their animal spirits. The other three Rangers, Yellow, Blue, and Red, were doing their own thing. And Red Ranger Troy,
weapons.
I know. So the Red Ranger Troy was like really insistent and being a real douchebag on saying, you gotta always hold on to your weapons. Listen to me, because I'm always right.
And I'm the Red Ranger.
And I'm the Red Ranger because I'm wearing red. And I'm better than you.
Until someone wearing white comes along.
Anyways, so, you know, other than for episode purposes, he's never been a real douche before. You know,
and it's not really explained why at all.
You know, I was like, why? So that's what we didn't like.
Yeah.
So what we liked was that this episode was pretty much halvesies. What people's complaints were in the previous episodes was, one, it was pure Japanese Gokai footage, or two, is pure American footage. And people complained about that because, you know, people can't be satisfied for some reason. So for this one is, the first half was pure Gokai footage and the second half was America. And I like that because, you know, it's the best of both worlds.
Are you going to answer that, Morpher?
So, yeah. One thing I didn't like was the end.
It felt so
and the middle.
rushed.
Well, yeah, for the Megazord battle, because it was all about showing the interaction between the Rangers and the Veteran Ranger, the Megazord battle was rushed. It was like only a minute long.
Yeah.
And it did quickly. Their Jungle Fury final strike and the end.
Yep.
I don't even. Oh yeah, he did walk. The Megazord did walk away. But one thing I was questioning about the Veteran Ranger was, why was he working in the zoo? And it explained at the end of the episode that he wasn't actually. He was just there, you know, sneaking in, breaking in. You know,
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't break into private property.
Or unless you want to get eaten by a tiger.
Yeah. Unless you're one with the tiger. I am the tiger.
Oh god.
Anyways, so what I didn't like was why the zoo, and in the end,
his vanishing act.
He vanishes. I'm like, did he die?
He did not die at the end of Jungle Fury.
No, not to my knowledge. I was like, why did he disappear? Is he a ghost? You know, a spirit animal? I don't know. And I was just like, this stuff
keeps me up at night.
Yeah, and what should have been better was just have a random passerby go by and
then
he disappears. Wow.
Dude, really cliche-ish. But
I know, it would have been cliche, but it made sense. But in this one, he's just like, and disappear. So, that overall, I give the episode a 4.5 out of 5 because I loved it. What do you think?
I gave it a 4.
Why?
Well, mainly because, like, I don't know. One...
Douchiness.
Yes, that's the number one, actually. Dang it, Troy! But, the second one would be the Megazord fight.
He likes the Megazord fights.
Yeah.
And
especially
so...
episode 2's fight, that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Shootout. But,
SPD's one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love SPD. Never explained that, but
yeah.
anyways, so now we're going to transition into what I like to call the Gokaiger story arc, which the last couple episodes felt like it was Gokaiger episodes, but with Americans.
Yeah, there was, like, more footage of that.
Yep.
It was, like, 60%.
And the storyline was kind of more Gokaiger. That's kind of what I meant, not to say Gokai footage, but Gokaiger story, but with Americans, which, I love. Let's start with the... Yes, let's go backwards and talk about
Samurai?
Yes, the mini story arc of the veteran Rangers coming in with Samurai. What I liked was... What, you'd never seen a Red Ranger order a froyo before?
And then the other Ranger's like,
what? And then, I feel bad for the Ernie, right? Because he's like, dude, these kids always come in, and then when they order a yogurt and they never pay me, or they're not here to eat it. I'm just wasting it,
time,
right? And I was like, why? But I love that they have veteran Jaden, the veteran Ranger, in it. But what I don't like,
he didn't morph.
He didn't morph. He never lost his powers. Neither did the Jungle Fury Ranger. I was like, why didn't you help out? We're getting our butts kicked here, and you're not helping us out. And we know you have those powers.
Yeah. And you have the more experience on fighting.
Yeah, you're more experienced. You're legendary Rangers. Help us out, dude. But whatever.
Yeah.
At least we get veteran Ranger coming back in.
Yeah.
And to go back to the
what I didn't like about the Samurai episode, even though it's Gokai footage and just me going back on like my nostalgia factor, is that MMPR looked really weak.
Oh well, that's because they used the Gokai
footage.
They should have used American footage. I know, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe they'll morph into MMPR and kick more butt in the later episodes.
No, they won't, because other than if it's American, MMPR doesn't appear until the last couple episodes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you're never going to ever see MMPR again. You're going to see Zeo and Turbo, but you're not going to see MMPR until probably the finale, if I'm correct. Not even like just MMPR One Ranger with multiple others. You're not going to see that again.
Yeah. Until I think they might do because
they're going to do, I'm sure, the Red Ranger with the Green Ranger shield. Or,
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, they will, because Jason Daphne, he's going to be in it.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, because I was thinking about okay, so last equals Samurai, they had some, Jungle Fury, they had one.
Still right, though, because it is one of the last couple episodes.
Yeah. I'm just saying that it will be somewhat there.
So, the story arc of veteran Rangers coming in, I loved it. I loved, even though they couldn't get Cole back in because, Saban doesn't want to pay for shipping, they had the Red Lion Zord in it, and it felt like a Gokaiger episode without a veteran Ranger.
Yeah.
Veteran animal, whatever.
What I found funny about that, they're in their Wild Force form, and then all of a sudden the Red Lion sees them and the aliens, but then hits those like roar, 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 slap them both off the island.
Dude, I'm wearing your suit, man.
You don't smell the same.
Yeah, you're not my,
You're not my long-haired muscle guy.
Did he have? Yeah, he had long. You're not the long-haired Tarzan-looking guy. I don't care. All right. So I like the story arc of that. I would give that like another 4.5 out of 5 because it gives the best of both worlds. It wasn't like Megaforce where it's just whatever, they're in school. It felt more like something's happening.
Yeah, and it felt like they're getting more used to their legendary modes.
Yeah. And the last episode we're going to talk about was the Blue Saber episode with Noah.
Yep.
What we liked was that it was almost exactly a Gokaiger episode. Like, literally scene for scene. You want to talk about that?
Actually, yeah, like, but what I mainly liked about that episode was more character development on one character.
Yeah.
Even though they had, like, they tried to develop the characters in just one past season, but...
Not really.
Having more episodes like this would make people like the characters even more.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it, other than it didn't explain why he was getting on everyone else about him not training with swords. I'm like, well, duh, because your Megaforce form uses a crossbow. Exactly.
That's not part of your job description, Noah.
I know, right? You're not supposed to, have swords, or you just got swords.
So practice.
But you don't have to be like
I need to do this on my own.
There's no I in team, but there is a me. Anyways, but what I loved was if you compare his training footage. Okay, if you compare his training footage with the Gokaiger, it is almost
100%
scene for scene identical. Almost, just like a couple seconds split difference. But I really like that.
I didn't really like how the Megazord fight was. I was like, okay, I could understand the Mystic Force part of the Zord.
Oh yeah, was that the Mystic Force episode?
Yeah, that was the Mystic.
Never explained it for that.
Yeah.
Other than I got a feeling that today we're going to get the Mystic Force powers. Okay, I'm done with that.
Yeah, please. I was like, what are you doing? But like, it was mainly, I don't know. I had no problem with the Zord part. It was, for me, it was...
Why they get the Mystic Force?
Yeah, they didn't use the Mystic Force form.
Yeah.
And...
for like 30 seconds, for 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's right. But like, I don't know. If they're gonna get a Zord, I think it should focus mainly like
on that episode.
Form.
Yeah, they didn't do that for the SPD episode.
Yeah,
either,
unfortunately, but I thought it was terrible. But the Zord fight was so cool. I mean, you've never seen a Megazord fight like that, like a huge shootout.
Yeah. However, what I did not like about that episode was Robo Knight. They talk about...
yeah, that's right.
Right. What they could have done, and I think they were about to, was in Power Rangers Megaforce when he was
looking for him.
Well, yeah, in Power Rangers Megaforce though, going back even further, was when he was versing that Robo chick, right?
Oh yeah,
the bad girl.
Yeah.
She's like, "Why don't you come to our side?" And he takes a couple seconds thinking,
he's like, "Wait,
should I? Huh?"
That
but
sounds
no,
like a good idea.
But he actually thinks about that. So you could get that implanted in his mind, and they could have changed him into a bad guy. Totally done a Batman Return of the Joker, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker moment.
Like, what I thought of was when they're fighting the messenger, right? The Megaforce Rangers, and then Robo Knight's by himself. They could have had some
versing the blue Super Megaforce Ranger, right? And if you guys seen Gokaiger episode, he stands there because he recognizes that it's his old mentor and friend. They could have done that same exact thing and said, "This is... Alright, I'm using Robo Knight's footage," and slices and dices Noah, and he stands there. Because he actually stands there in the episode like,
yeah.
And it would have been perfect, and it would have explained that storyline. You could have just added... Alright, take out a couple episodes, take out the whole, on the ship episode. Alright, not episode. On the ship part. With the bad guy captain, just say, "Hey, we got this new bad guy, send him out." The end. And have the rest of it, developing, saying, "Hey guys, this bad guy right here is Robo Knight. You gotta fight for him. Or try to, win him back, or whatever."
That would have been...
That would have been so awesome, but, of course, they're not going to do that. They were saving up all their... Honestly, I think they're like saving up the best episodes that they could write. Like they're saving up their best writers for the
Legend
later
War.
Yeah,
Legend War and comic later half.
Yeah, and I was like, you could have used that. But for that episode, I'd give that a 3.5. because of that reason. They should have used it, but they didn't, and I was disappointed.
Same scoring.
Yeah.
3.5.
So overall, I think these last couple of episodes, Power Rangers Super Megaforce, I'd give it overall a 4 out of 5. And highly would recommend it to newcomers coming back in to watch Power Rangers, because you still get that like feeling of the Earth is being threatened, and they gotta use their powers to come in, and they're showing veteran Rangers, man.
Make them morph, Saban. Make them morph.
It's called the last episode of the finale. But
We want it now.
We want it now. But oh well, you're going to have to wait till Christmas for that.
Yeah.
So that's what I liked about the episodes, and I can't wait for more. I think the next episode has the Silver Ranger. Finally, but they haven't released the keys for that yet. So
Or toys.
Yeah, so probably going to have to wait for that. But
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Hopefully we learn a little something about him, other than he's an alien, maybe, whatever. All right, so you guys tell us what you thought about it. Comment and subscribe, and we will get back to you and give you our thoughts and ideas. So yeah, see you guys later.
See ya.